What's up, YouTube? Hey, it's your girl Parisia, and I'm back. Hello, my learning beauties. Welcome back, y'all. But today we'll be doing a part 2 from last story time, which was when I caught 2 charges at the age of 17. But today I'm gonna be telling y'all how I actually went through probation and how I did the fees and like how it was for me and actually how I felt my first drug test. Yeah, so let's go. Okay, with probation, to remind y'all, I really didn't even know that I actually had the 2 charges. So she called me, she went to court first actually, and then she gave me a call and she was like, well, you actually have 2 charges too, blah 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 blah, and you got to go to court on this day, you got to go see the PO officer on this day. We had the same PO officer, so she had like got to talk to him and got my information or whatever. So I go up there and see him. I'm just nervous because I'm like, I ain't never been in trouble before. I ain't never like just been through this process before. I'm just ready to get in there and get out. So I'm like, dang, I wonder how it's gonna be though. Like, is it gonna be scary? Is it gonna be weird? Like, is he gonna ask me a lot of questions? Am I gonna be nervous? But it was alright though, because when we went in there, it was like the man, he was calm. He wasn't even like on like no extra stuff or nothing like that. But when he started asking me about drugs and stuff, he was like, do you smoke? And I was like, I looked at my mom, I was like, I'm like, what do you want me to say? She like, tell the fucking truth. What you mean? This is the law, girl. Like, but my mama, she don't play about the law, so she like, what you mean? Tell the truth. So I'm like, yeah, I do. So he like, okay, well, you gonna have some drug screens or whatever. So I'm like, okay. So the first 2 I knew about, and then like the rest of them, they was just like pop-ups basically, like, well, they just called me like, come in for a drug screening, excuse me. So my first one, it was like, it was like April something. I don't quite remember for real. But it was in like April. But to remind y'all, like, this is my senior year for one. Like, my senior year. And for 2, prom was coming up. So I'm smoking my ass off. Like, through the weekend and shit like that, I'm smoking. Just smoking. Like, I didn't stop smoking, though, to remind y'all. I did not stop smoking. So I had went in for it or whatever. And so I go in the bathroom, but the whole time I'm just mad at myself. I'm just like, God damn it, you know you about to fail this motherfucking drug test. So I'm thinking of ways to like do it. But girl, the lady is standing like right there just watching me, just staring at me. So I'm like, shit, I can't even put a little toilet water in it or nothing. So I'm like, shit, God damn, what am I supposed to do? So the only thing I could do was fail the fucking test. So I peed in a little thing or whatever, and I gave it to her, and she was like, he about to be, and I was looking at her like, I already know what, like, by the time I done had attitude, because I know he about to be mean to me and shit like that. So I'm looking at her, I'm like, I don't care, like, just take it to him. But she just looking at me like, and I'm looking at her like, girl, come on, I'm ready to go, get this shit over with. But she just was like, you know, I said, so what's gonna happen to me? She was like, nothing really, he's just gonna talk to you, and you're gonna have another one in like 30 days, and he gonna give you that one to clear your system out. So I'm like, okay. So I go after her or whatever. Boy, this motherfucker is pissed. He was so mad at me, y'all. He was so mad. Like, looking at me like, you think this is a game? I'm like, I'm just staring at the whole time like, no, I come my mom, I'm like, mama, who is he talking to? She looking at me like this. Like, I told you to stop smoking. And I'm just looking like, okay, y'all both got me fucked up for real, because no. You're not about to be yelling at me, and mama, why you ain't saying nothing? But this is the law, though. I have to remember that, because something wrong with me. I be thinking my mama could just do anything, like just talk to any people any kind of way, because she my mama, I guess. I don't know. But yes, y'all. So he just looking at me. He just kept asking me like, "You must think this is a game for real." So I'm like, "No, I really don't. Like, I don't think it's a game. But at the same time, what do you want me to do about it?" He said, "What do I want you to do about it? I want you to stop smoking." So I'm like, "All right, I will." I wasn't trying to be smart with him, but I was just so mad. I'm just looking at him like, and he just yelling like, You want to go to jail? You want to be in juvenile? I'm like, you asking me rhetorical questions like you know these answers. No, look at me. Don't look like I belong in jail. No, I'm not going to survive in there for 2 days, 1 hour. What you mean 30 minutes? I'm not going to survive. Y'all might as well get a casket ready because, baby, no, I'm not going to survive in jail at all. Like, never, ever, ever. Like, I'm too many gay people. Ooh, and then juvenile. Ooh, people. I just wouldn't survive. So, with that being said, I had the second one come up or whatever, and I passed that one with flying colors. But the way that I did that is like I took one of them drinks. Yeah, the drink made my stomach hurt so bad. Next time, I'm just gonna stop smoking. Well, not next time, because it ain't gonna be no next time. I'm tripping. But, like, if this was to ever happen to me again, I'm never, ever, ever smoking because that drink did me dirty. I thought it was supposed to help me, y'all. No, it did not. It made me sick. Hella sick at that. I was throwing up. My stomach was just nauseous. I just felt my headache. Ooh, my throat was hurting. I was just, like, sick. I was going through it, like... But what I had did was I was drinking pops with it, and I didn't know you weren't supposed to be drinking pops with the little drink. So I passed that one or whatever. So he's like, okay. So then this the fucked up part about it, y'all. No, not graduation. It was on prom. On prom day, I actually had to go and stand in front of the court to like read out my stuff and read out the little paper that they had, and then because I had to write down on paper like why I did this and what happened, and like basically telling them I won't do it again and shit like that. But I wrote the paper last minute. I felt so stupid because I was scribbling on the paper, and good thing they didn't read it. They told me I had to read it, but the only thing I did was summarize it. And shoo, I said what was the only thing I said. I would not do this anymore. What caused me into this, I would not do that again. And they was just looking at me like, this is not what she's supposed to be doing. But hey, it was prom day. I was ready to get up out of there. I didn't have time for all that. I was just ready to go. So, with that being said, I actually did everything I was supposed to, and me and my PO officer was on good terms or whatever. And at the end of it, it was all right, but it's nothing that I want to go through again, though, at all. Like, nothing at all. I would not like to do that again, ever. Because it was really scary, because I thought that he was really going to send me to jail the first time I felt that damn drug test, but it was a warning. But y'all, I was scared. I was so scared. I didn't know what to think. I didn't know, like, what to say. Like, he looking at me like, do you understand me? And I'm like, I'm not even hearing you. My mind is not even here right now because I don't even know what you're about to tell me. Like, I'm really scared for real. Because if you say anything about juvenile, I'm going to die right here. I'm literally going to pass out, like, die. Like, I was going to die. Y'all, because that's, ooh, jail. The words jail and juvenile, no. It just don't sound right in my ear. Do I look like I belong somewhere like that? No. I think But yeah, at the end of it all, it was great or whatever. I did everything I had to do. I read out the paper, but he was still mad at me. He still was upset with me. He said that I should have just listened to what he said. We wouldn't have had to do all this and all that. So just listen to y'all officers, your PR officers, and just do what you gotta do and get it over with. And shoot, stick it out, I guess. Just stick through it, push through it, and it'll be all over soon.